外科手術も同様です。擬態に乗り換える方が早いですね。今なら簡単にデータから擬態生成できますし。
Visual novels are somewhat of a hard sell in VR. They're a genre that I love, and for a whole year or two you couldn't pull me away from the Danganronpa series on Vita. But it's fair to say that being asked to read in VR isn't quite as comfortable as curling up in bed with a portable gaming device. But I'm open-minded, and it seemed though that with the announcement of Project LUX, with its futuristic sci-fi themes and an overarching narrative revolving around murder, I was ready to make an exception.
この生身に起因する感情ってことかな。
そうだと思います。
何にせよこの場合、あなたはあなただものね。接続が回復して記憶を融合するまでは。
In Project LUX, you're reliving the memories of a cyber-brained equipped government official sent to convince one of the last natural humans on Earth to write stories about emotions. And I don't know if it was the translation or if the original Japanese story is also this bad, but for the full length of the game, an hour and 15 minutes to be exact, I just sat and stared in total disbelief at the almost non-existent quality control. The animation on Lux herself is pretty good, and the one room you're sitting in is sharp and looks halfway decent. But this is all there is. The story drags on and requires almost no input at all from the player. The voiceovers haven't been localized, and the translation is spotty at best, often with entire verbal exchanges going unnoticed by the dialogue box below. Using a DualShock 4, you can scroll back and reread any of the conversation you might have missed, but there's not much use for a controller outside of that one function. The game itself uses head tracking for the maybe 4 or 5 times you do interact to push the story forward, and contrary to the description on the PlayStation Store, Project LUX doesn't support the Move controller. At all. Oh, and for a game that's just over an hour long, I was forced to watch the credits roll, not at the end of the story, but after every single chapter, meaning I saw them not once, not twice, or even 3 times, but 5 times total. There must be something about boring games starring cute little anime girls that drives the price up so dramatically. Because for some reason, Project LUX and Tale of a Fragmented Star both cost about 5 times more than they rightfully should. But my complaints obviously far exceed the high price tag. In fact, I'd venture to say that between the underwhelming and oddly short story and the lackluster presentation, there's nothing redeeming about Project LUX, and the entire experience is just a waste of your time.
お客さんが来るんだって思って食事とかいろいろ準備してた。てっきりロボみたいなロボが来ると思い込んでたのにおかしいよね。
それは申し訳ないことを。
全然こんな偏僻なところで電脳化もしないで暮らしてる方が今の世の中はおかしいんだから。
確かにそうですね。上司から野良人工知能がメールの返信をしているのではないかと言われたので直接参りました。そして本当に生身の人がいてやや驚いています。
じゃあお互い似たようなものかな。
そうですね。ここに住んで長いのですか？
うん、もともとはおじいちゃん祖父が住んでた。私も子供の頃は都市部に住んでたけど、あそこは電脳化しないと恐ろしく暮らしにくいでしょ。